Hey Niles. Oh my God, sorry. It's Kisa, your favorite tarot reader. And I'm back with another reading. This is going to be for my earth signs. My Tauruses, my Gem oh my God. It seems like every time I get to reading, the air signs just want me to be thinking about them. I'm always thinking about your air signs, but not right now. This is going to be for my Taurus, my Capricorn, and my Virgos. If you would like a private reading, they are available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. Please excuse the nails. I did I for my birthday I got like the gel overlay, the hydro gel overlay. I've been trying to take this off my nails because it's only a specific place I can go and get that done at. I'm like, what is all this stuff in my chair? It's only a specific place I can go and get that done at. And what's crazy is that place only I can only get there on the weekends. So y'all know I live in Vegas, and it has been so hard to get down there because of course the place I go is adjacent to the strip. So like, yeah, be outside, but it was hard to get outside like that because there's just been so much stuff going on. So I just was like, let me take it off my nails, and hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow to be off. Otherwise, I'm off on Monday. I'm just going Monday. Anyway, um, this is going to be for, like I said, my earth signs. We're gonna go over what the person on your mind is not telling you. Now, this is gonna, however this resonates, and whatever person is on your mind, this is what we're referring to. If you would like a private reading, they are available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. My room is not messy. I just have different I have different things that I throw over myself, right? So I have like my robes, my whatever, and I just ain't like how that looked aesthetically. Also, it is not Pisces season, it's Aries season, but it's my birthday all year, okay? I was born. So I still got my birthday balloons up from my house party, which I just love. Um, I just like to see them. My husband got rid of the decorations pretty quickly. He let these stay. They have been up over a month now. So shout out to Dollar Tree, okay? Because listen, it's worth it. $1.25. That's what it is now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the energy to see what's going on with the person in your mind. Again, if you like a private reading, they're available 7 days a week at fortunexflow.com. And make sure that you follow me on the socials. I'm posting daily insights and updates and information. Again, these are general readings. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. A lot of people be in my comments and they be saying stuff like, oh, well, I'm this, I'm that. Babes, good. This is a general reading. And my weirdest generals always resonates with somebody. So, sometimes it's just not about you. But to get to know if it's about you, book a reading. We can chat. I got all different layers and levels of readings, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Enough chit chat. So what's going on? What they're not telling you. So they need some more time to process from something that happened in this connection. What I'll say is now here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna say about this. For some of you, the person that's on your mind, you're in their energy. You're around them, but they feel withdrawn. They don't feel like themselves, and that's because they're still healing. I also see for some of you, they're waiting to see if something's going to change. A lot of this looks like their own personal circumstances. They're waiting for things to get better. They're waiting. It's like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Also, for some of you, like they're waiting to see if you're going to switch up, if you're going to change. This is a person that is coming from a space where they've dealt with a lot of toxicity, a lot of issues with other people. This is a person that is unsure of who to trust because they may be having issues with trusting themselves. But overall, when it comes to the energy about the person that you're dealing with, they need some time. they don't want to rush in a situation with you. They don't want to rush to an assumption. They really just want to see what's unfolding and why it's unfolding that way. Clarifying that, we have ascension. So I feel like this is a person who is very aware of what they want, of what they need, of where they're at, and they're trying to see whether or not you're coming with them. They're trying to see whether or not you could be a distraction to them. They're trying to see if they are doing what they need to be doing when it comes to you, right? Some of them feel like they might not even be showing up the way they need to, and they're trying to figure out, okay, if I give it enough time, will this relationship make me feel the way make me feel the way it should after my investment. Some of them also feel like this is just like they've seen this before, like they've been in a similar situation, and they're just trying to figure out whether or not there's a red flag or there's a situationship that's going to come up, and they're going to be like, okay, I need to pivot. Or I feel like they're letting time fly so they can get confirmation from something that they've been personally praying on. Yeah, because there's for some of you, they're also dealing with another person. There's another person in the mix. So they're trying to just make sure they're doing what they need to do. And when I say another person in the mix, some of you, yes, they're waiting to see whether or not this is worth it or they should go back to something. Some of you also, some of you have the person on your mind, or the person, what they're not telling you that you're thinking about. Somebody is in their ear telling them something. So they're just waiting for the time to prove whether or not it is right or wrong. Okay? That's what's going on. They're waiting for that time. Now, and why this is happening is because they want commitment. They want commitment. They definitely want commitment. And they've been through a lot of things. They want somebody that is there for them. Just like they want a partner. They want real reciprocal relationship. And they want somebody that's going to be there just not for the good times, but the hard times. Also, some of you are dealing with a person who has a very skewed idea what partnership looks like, and it feels like that they're working through what that is, that like they're doing their own internal work. I'll just say this. What I love most about this set of readings is a lot of times from these reads, the person, like what they're not telling you, this is all internal. It's not like they're holding a secret from you from all the signs. Like they're holding a secret from you. It's kind of like they're fighting their own personal battle. And with this person is they've been through a lot and they want to make the right choices now. But they also could be overthinking what the right choices seem like. Some of them are not in a space that they want to be financially. They feel they want to commit. They want to go further with you or something else, but they feel like they don't have the resources, the tools, the ability. I'm not necessarily seeing that. That could be a mindset, or they could be waiting for some money or something to happen, so drop so that they can take things a little bit further, but they definitely want commitment. Now, what needs to change, or what needs to really be the focus on, I would say with this relationship is there has to be more give and take. There has to be more give and take. Some of you are dealing with a person that's different from any other person that you've ever dealt with. And it's kind of like you could be romanticizing this person. You could be in your head about every little thing with them. But also, it's like, are you really giving them space to show you who they are outside of the happy times? I also see some of you have been waiting for things to change in this relationship for a little bit longer than you should. And what you need to do is figure out whether or not you want to wait around for them to figure it out. Because yes, it is good that they're considering and they're thinking and they're going back and forth, because you don't want nobody just, when it comes to love, when it comes to commitment, like you don't want nobody just deciding overnight, oh, this is it. But also it's like, how much work have you already put into this relationship? Like when is enough going to be enough? So that's what really needs to change. Is like you have to figure out whether or not this is something you want to do. I also see there's not really a lot of talks about this. There's emotions and there's stagnancy. So I don't see any cards here signifying that you're talking to them or they're talking to you or there's any clarity. It's kind of like y'all just sitting in this is the energy right now. But you're watching this video. So, I mean, definitely, I'm just going to say, have a conversation with them. Listen, and then listen to with your ears and not with your heart. Listen with your ears and not with your emotions. Listen with your ears and let your brain take it up, because they're going to tell you something very important, very vital, and it's about you, whether or not you are receiving it or not. Now, when it comes to the outcome, what's going to happen with this situation is, I think that you guys are going to take a break. And if you're not, oh my God, why can't I talk? It's because I be trying to talk too fast. The outcome of this relationship is you're going to take a break from each other, because both of you are going to recognize that there's some work that each of you need to do with each other. You're also going to recognize that you are just mirroring each other, like making each other more upset, more angry, more frustrated. And there is no communication, right? It's so funny. This card came out after the fact. I said that, but there is no communication. But I think this is good. I see one or two things happening. You rekindle this relationship and gets bigger, better, stronger, or there's a new love opportunity that comes in for you that is fresh, whole, full, and in a total new energy. A place where you don't have to doubt, a place where you're not left hanging or left waiting, a partner who's ready to start fresh and love you and care for you and see where things go. Either way, though, with this situation, you have to stop wasting your own time by staying in situations that have definitely you've outgrown. You also have to tell yourself more so the truth about what's working, what should be happening, or whether or not you're happy, because this is a person who's been having you waiting around a long time for forever, and they not changing. I don't see them changing. But I do see some time apart will spark a new energy with them in them. But the question is like, is that going to be enough for you? I don't know. But that's going to be our reading for today, guys. I will see y'all in the next video. Please tell me in the comments like what's going on. What are y'all thoughts? This is a very, very interesting read. I would love to know more. Okay. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.